Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
Into a burglary here at this bakery around 3 a.m. You can see a group of what seems like young men and women stealing food, taking cash registers. They left a huge mess behind, both inside and outside the store, because they used a vehicle, deputies say a Kia Soul, to ram into the store repeatedly. It's how they got in. LASD says they initiated a pursuit with that same Kia Soul earlier in the morning. Unclear why, but it ended when deputies lost contact with it. This is a busy intersection with a mix of businesses, a preschool, and homes all around it. People here tell us the street takeover started around 2:45 a.m., that they heard gunshots and saw smoke from a bonfire in the street. That's right around when deputies were called. They have been called repeatedly. One woman estimates street takeovers happen here 2 to 3 times a month.
It's kind of normal for us now, which is kind of sad to say. At first, it wasn't. At first, I was calling the cops every 2 minutes, like, are you guys coming?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, because it got me too. Because first thing you hear when you hear Compton, California is, oh man, NWA really did a number on these kids. Now, this seems to be in a predominantly Spanish part of Compton, and it doesn't seem like it's just, because when you hear something like this, when you hear people tearing stuff up, you always try to adhere to the stereotypes of, them niggas at it again. But it was seen to be like a bunch of Spanish people out there too. So, I'm not saying that about one group of people, but it seems like it's a generational problem. It's a kid problem to sit up there and believe that a street takeover and tearing up someone's business is, a good thing to do. It's like, where would they get this idea from? Shoot, people start blaming all kinds of stupid shit. Oh, it's the weed. Look at what they're stealing. They're stealing the snacks. It's the weed. It's the bad parenting. And this is what I get tired of. Whatever home they come from, whether it's a home with both parents or a home with a single mother, it's just something is not right here. It's like, shit, where would they get these ideas of damaging people's shit just to get some Funyuns and some Pringles? And what I'm making this video for, hearing about this is the beginning of the year. This is how Compton, California wants to bring in 2024 with a street takeover. It's like, okay, all right, what issue do we have? And most of the participants in that crowd seemed that they were teenagers and young adults. At 2:45 to 3 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. This ain't even the weekend yet. So, I've heard about this kind of thing happening in other cities where kids would just en masse. And I say kids, not like 9 and 10 years old. I'm talking about 16, 15, 17, sometimes 20-year-olds. So, just to not be so in a crazy context. Like, they just walk the streets and then attack people. This has happened in other cities before, and tear businesses up, just because they can't do it like everyone else, get a job and go get the stuff the right way. This is the kind of ill shit that people think is a good idea, and this is just raging against a society that created them, that enabled them to believe that this was okay. So, really, as parents, you gotta watch how you're raising these kids, because they're becoming teenagers who have dumbass ideas. So, what do y'all think? What do you think in the comment section? Will this become a trend with groups of kids from certain parts of the country, or is this going to be something that if you see any sign of in raising your child, you're gonna nip in the bud? Because we just don't go around tearing shit up and stealing things. No matter what the economic conditions are, good times, easy credit, rip off. I don't care what it is. But yeah, so What do y'all think of this story? You know, the street takeover phenomenon that might be spreading to your part of the woods, depending on where you stay. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you believe that these kids have to be stopped? And what would you do as a normal human being to nullify your child from believing that this kind of thing is a good idea, which is effing crazy? So, all right. Well, thank you. This is Kev, BMBBH News without the WS. Hopefully the city of Compton recovers from this real soon. Peace out.